IRS Criminal Investigations. Hello, I'm Tax Attorney Charles Dillon, and in this video I'd like to cover some of the main areas the IRS typically focuses on during criminal investigations. The Criminal Investigation Division of the IRS investigates and pursues taxpayers who commit federal tax crimes. When facing IRS tax issues that could potentially lead to criminal investigations or charges, it is essential to take proactive steps to minimize or eliminate potential IRS criminal penalties. The IRS is always on the lookout for different kinds of criminal activities, investigating and building cases against those they suspect of breaking federal tax laws. Tax evasion. Tax evasion is the illegal act or practice of failing to pay taxes which are legally owed. Tax evasion usually occurs in connection with income taxes, employment taxes, sales and excise taxes, and other federal taxes. Fraud schemes. IRS special agents investigate a wide range of financial frauds, such as Ponzi schemes, investment fraud, and other scams that defraud investors and individuals. Identity theft. Identity theft usually occurs in cases where individuals steal someone else's identity to file fraudulent tax returns and claim refunds. Money laundering. Money laundering can consist of very complex crimes involving intricate details and numerous financial transactions, and even utilizing global financial institutions. Money laundering usually refers to financial transactions which are undertaken to disguise the proceeds, sources, or nature of illegal activities. In these investigations, the IRS follows the money trail and considers both tax and money laundering perspectives. Tax return preparer fraud. Some tax return preparers prepare and file false income tax returns for taxpayers, claiming inflated personal or business expenses, false deductions, unallowable credits, or excessive exemptions. Public corruption. The IRS investigates public officials, both at the federal and state levels, for bribery, extortion, and other corrupt practices related to taxes. Tax protesters. Some taxpayers refuse to pay federal taxes on constitutional or other legal grounds because they believe that the federal income tax laws are unconstitutional or otherwise invalid. These taxpayers incorrectly and unsuccessfully argue taxpayers are voluntary or illegal. Don't do this. The courts have repeatedly rejected these arguments as frivolous and routinely impose severe financial penalties for raising such frivolous arguments. Abusive tax schemes. Abusive tax schemes originally took the structure of abusive domestic and foreign trust arrangements. However, these schemes have evolved into sophisticated arrangements that take advantage of the financial secrecy laws of some foreign jurisdictions and the availability of credit and debit cards issued from offshore financial institutions. Employment tax fraud. There are various forms of federal employment tax evasion, including pyramiding, employee leasing, paying employees in cash, filing false payroll tax returns, or failing to file payroll tax returns. Evading employment taxes can have serious consequences for employers and employees. International investigations. Complex international tax avoidance schemes and cross-border transactions have heightened the IRS's concern about tax compliance. Individuals may attempt to use foreign accounts, trusts, and other entities to commit criminal violations of federal tax laws, as well as narcotics, money laundering, and Bank Secrecy Act violations. If you believe you are a victim of a tax crime or may be under criminal investigation by the IRS, call Tax Attorney Charles Dillon immediately at 410-321-7696. Thanks for watching.